Hey guys, every time I tell you guys that I'm not coming back, I do in fact come back with another question to answer. Just a heads up, I apologize for the shakiness of my voice right now. I have a really nasty case of laryngitis that doesn't seem to want to go away. And day by day it gets worse and better and worse and better. Today being a shit day for my voice. But the question I got today was a younger person. I don't know exactly how old they were, but I'm assuming they were 13 or 14, asking about the process of braces and how I went about it, and they also asked why I'm so old. I don't feel like I'm that old, but I mean, I will answer that question for you. So when I was 8, my surgeon, when I had that tooth removed from my nasal cavity inside, it wasn't in my nose, it was behind my nose, just so we clear that up, because I got a question about that too. But when I was having that surgery done, he had noticed that my facial structure seemed a little bit too large for my size. So after that, he put me down to observe it as I grew. So when I hit 12 years old, I went in and had another x-ray done, and he didn't directly tell me, but he sent the x-rays over to my orthodontist, and when I was 13, I initially was supposed to get braces. So I went in, had all my impressions done, was ready to go, and then the day they were supposed to go on, my orthodontist pulled me aside and brought out the x-rays and said that he noticed that there was an anomaly within the x-rays, and I thought that would be my wisdom teeth, seeing as I only had 3, but that wasn't it at all. He taken measurements. There's some way to measure it with x-rays, and he said that as I grew, my face was going to change again. So had I gotten braces at 13 years old, yeah, my teeth would have been straight when I was 16, but then when I turned 17 and 18 and my face was still growing, it would have made everything completely useless, and I would have had to start again. So, knowing that, we decided to wait until I think I turned 16 when I got my braces on. I think I was 16. Either just 16 or just 17. I think I was just 16 when I got my braces on. So we put them on for the first 3 months. I only had lower braces, and then after that he put the top ones on, simply because my bite was so off. I mean, I had my upper teeth. I was born without canine teeth. One canine was up behind my nose, like I said, and the other canine came in literally as a miniature tooth. It came in like a tiny, baby-sized tooth that was not canine-shaped. So I had those 2 pulled. My midlines were terribly, terribly off. So after those 2 teeth were pulled, he separated my 2 front teeth, which, let me tell you, that was a terrible point in my life. Right as I was having my prom photos taken in grade 12, that's when I had gap teeth. But that was fixed within a few months, and from that point forward, it was just kind of small adjustments. Every once in a while, he put the power chains on, or tied off with elastics. Bottom seemed fine to me. Bottom was fine. It was nothing. At one point, I thought I was going to have to get a palate expander on the bottom, because my bottom jaw is more narrow than the top. But after jaw surgery, I noticed that wasn't an issue, so I got to avoid that. And now, 3.5 years later, we are at the point where, in February, these puppies are coming off, as I said in the last video. So, that is about the timeline. That's about all I can think of timeline-wise. And the reason for me having them so old was A, my jaw simply wasn't done growing, and B, my dad's work had laid him off and gone on strike. And normally they pay 100% of the braces, but since he was on strike, we were worried that it wasn't gonna go through. So we waited. But yeah, normally you get them when you're young, and there's no issues. But since I had that whole growth anomaly, I had some issues. I've always had issues with growth just about everywhere in my body. I mean, I have terrible knees, and I'm only 20. My elbows don't work whatsoever. There is no such thing as double jointed, but I am super, super flexible. I just have, my bones didn't grow in properly, in any sense of the word. I mean, I had the elongated jaw. My fingers grew in weird. Some of them are longer than the other ones. Yeah, I had no luck when it comes to growing. But I'm sure that you and your 13-year-old self will be fine. I wish you luck with your braces. It's kind of exciting but scary. They'll be off in no time, and you'll be glad you got them. I sure am. My teeth look incredible now, so you won't regret having braces on. So yeah, I hope that answered all of your questions. I tried to kind of blab on, and hopefully whatever questions you came up with were answered out of there. So, good luck.